Today we're going to be talking about graphing inequalities in two variables. So what you're going to be given is you're going to be given something like this. Y is less than 1/2 x plus 3. And you're going to have to graph that. So you graph the boundary line. So graph the equation y equals 1/2 2x plus 3. Okay, what you need to remember, and I always forget this, solid line, when you have the equal to part, and is a dashed line when you're not equal to. Use a test point to determine which half plane should be shaded. So which direction you shade. I like to test the point 0, 0, and because it makes a smiley face. Okay, if that point makes the inequality true, then you shade including that point. If it makes it false, you don't shade including that point. Okay, so let's do an example. Graphing this inequality. Okay, first step, we have to solve this for y. So I'm going to add 4x over because it's being subtracted. I'm going to divide each term by 2. So now I graph that line. Okay. 2x plus 3. So, I'm going to kind of zoom in there. 2x plus 3. I go up 2 over 1. It's a positive slope. I like to get a lot of points on my line. And I graph that line. Now let's look and see. I think I was too aggressive. Yes, I was. It is a dashed line. So I'm going to undo that. And I'm going to make it a dashed line. That's the most common mistake. It's honestly one of the things that I always mess up on. So now you have to shade, because this inequality has a million, probably even more than that, different solutions. You have to shade. When you're shading, you're telling me where all your solutions are. So I test the point 0, 0. Unless 0, 0 is on the line, then you have to pick another point. So if I plug in 0 for y, I plug in 0 for x. 0 greater than or equal to 3. Is that true? That is false. So I shade not including that point. So what I'm going to shade, and I'll shade in the same color that my line is. So we're shading everything up here. And it goes off my grid because it's all of these points. All of these points that I'm shading, I'm telling me that that's what the answer is. Okay, next one. Again, put this in y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to subtract the x over. I'm going to divide every single term by 4. Okay, so negative 1/4 x plus 2. I'm going to zoom in again. I kind of liked that. So plus 2. Negative 1/4. So I'd go down 1, right 2. Down 1, not 2, 4. Down 1, right 4. Down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I'm going to unzoom. Okay, so it's equal to, so I could just draw in my line, use the straight edge. I do not have a straight edge on my iPad. Now, again, we want to test a point. I test the point 0, 0 because it's not on my line. Again, if 0, 0 is on your line, you have to test a different point. So I test 0, 0. I plug that into my inequality. 0 less than or equal to negative 1/4 times 0 plus 2 0 less than or equal to 2. I'm sorry, greater than 0 is 0 greater than or equal to 2. Nope, that's false. Shade, not including the point. So I'm going to go back to blue. So it'd be everything up there. Okay? And that is your video on graphing inequalities in two variables.